Deputy Butler,
Yes, ma'am.
you want to go ahead, make an announcement?
Certainly. Good morning, everybody. County Court 9 is now in session. The Honorable Judge Elma Salinas Ender presiding. May I remind everybody this is a Zoom meeting, not a Zoom official court proceeding, not a Zoom meeting. Conduct yourself as if you were inside this courtroom, please. Counselors, when you're called on to make announcements, please have the page number and case number ready for the judge. If you're driving a vehicle, please pull it over. Even if you're a passenger, pull it over. Also, if everybody take a look how their name is shown on the screen, if you can make sure it says your name. If you're a counselor, please have attorney after your name for easy recognition by the judge, so you can be called upon. Thank you. Let's have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay, Your Honor, the first one would be Luis Martinez.
Is that the name of the defendant or the attorney?
The attorney, Your Honor. The case number would be 622144. Dylan Anthony Dueñez, and this is a jury trial setting.
With Karina over the weekend. We've got this matter resolved. We just need to set it for a plea.
Okay, Ms. Sanchez is on mute, so you just need a plea date.
Yeah, we've been tendered an offer. We've gone back and forth and we've got it worked out.
Perfect.
Yes,
Do
Judge,
we have
sorry
a
about
date?
that. That is correct.
Do we have a date for them, Aleda?
Yes, Your Honor. If we could do April 25th, of course, if the paperwork is ready, they can come any day from Monday through Thursday at 1:30.
On the 25th, is that at 1:30?
Yes, that's correct.
So that is a day certain, but if you have all the paperwork done, Aleda is very good at accommodating you at an earlier date.
That sounds good, Judge. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Do you have anything else, Mr. Martinez?
No, Your Honor, that's it. Maybe excused.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
The other case would be Mr. Cole Nettles is the attorney, or George Manning, on the case 626375, State of Texas versus Jose Miguel Medina, also a trial setting.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is George Manning from Donovan Jones. It looks like my client is present as well. I was unaware that one of these was set for trial, but I'd like to talk to the state if I could have an opportunity to do that, please.
Can we go ahead and put Mr. Manning and Ms. Sanchez in a breakout room? And your client, you said, is on?
I'm seeing him, Judge. Or at least he might, well, he's on mute and I'm not seeing his picture, but I'm seeing Jose Medina on here.
Okay, Mr. Medina, make sure you stay on while your attorney speaks with the state.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Jose.
Okay, the next one would be, I think Mr. Anders was going to be late. Mr. Manning, are you still here? Oh, he's out. Breakout room. All right, the next one would be 650631, the State of Texas versus Mohammed Orica Hale, and it is a jury trial setting. Ms. Joanne Eagle.
Good morning, Judge. I'm present. That case was dismissed on Friday.
Okay.
So do you have anything else for us?
No, Judge. That's the only case I had set this morning in your court.
Okay. All right. And is the paperwork in, Aleda? Do you know?
It is,
Okay.
Your Honor. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
All right. Thank you.
May I be excused, Judge?
Yes, have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, don't see David Christian. Are you in?
They emailed this while you were on vacation.
All right, the next one would be Jerry Kagan, the attorney.
Jerry Kagan on behalf of Matthew Pedraza, if I can speak with the state.
Is
Your
that
Honor,
also
this is-
scheduled for
this is-
trial?
It is set for trial, case number 652344, Matthew Pedraza.
Okay. All right, so you want to be put in a breakout room. Is your client on?
I don't know, Judge. I sent him the link, but I haven't checked.
Okay, so you want to go ahead and be placed in a breakout room. I know that Ms. Sanchez right now is conferring with another attorney, so it might be a few minutes before she gets to you.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
This also case is set for trial, 653244, State of Texas versus Ebony Dean Coleman, Mr. Eric DeWalt. And Deputy, if you can have him unmute or give him a, the CC9 is muted. There you go.
Am I live, Judge?
I can hear you.
Hello, Your Honor. Eric DeWalt, I represent Ms. Ebony Coleman. We did work out an agreement which my client will accept. I don't have the paperwork as of yet, and I was wondering if we could get a date specific, hopefully April 13th. I will be back in this court and get the paperwork done.
Is that date available, Aleda?
It is available, Your Honor.
Would that be in the afternoon or in the morning?
For a
Hopefully in the
plea will
morning,
be at 1:30, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
All right, and Aleda has indicated that if for some reason you're able to get the paperwork done early, you can always call and see if you can be scheduled earlier.
Yes, Your Honor, I can do that.
All right, thank you. Do you have
May we
anything
be-
else?
No, I'm in another court, so I just wanted to check in and hopefully put this off so I could sit with her and do the paperwork, but we've talked.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, the next case is 655666, State of Texas versus Raymond Leroy Stout, Mr. Anton Hashek, the attorney.
Is he here?
He is there, but must be busy in another court.
Raymond, I'm Raymond Stout. I'm here.
Okay.
You're the defendant, Mr. Stout?
Yes, Your Honor, and I think Mr. Hashek is busy probably in another court. We'll move on to Rudy Vasquez is the attorney, State of Texas versus Waleed Alamawad, case number 664396. And we'll come back. Case number 675230, Kaylee Danielle Price. Mr. George Sharman is the attorney. This case is not set on the trial docket.
Yes, Judge, George Sharman, good morning. We just received a copy of the deposition from the ALR hearing. We're filing a motion to suppress, and I'm requesting a Ford hearing on our motion.
Okay, have you filed your motion yet?
Filing it today.
Okay, so you just want a date to insert in the notice of setting?
Say again?
You just want a date so you can insert that in the notice of setting?
That's correct.
Do we have a date available for him, Aleda?
March 31st.
All right, Judge, I have that down. And I'll send a copy of the deposition to the state.
1 second, at what time?
That'll be at about 2:30, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
Now, this is a Ford hearing. Would you be hearing that, Judge, or would our judge?
I am a senior judge, so I am at the mercy of my assignment. So I imagine it'll probably be Judge Saldaña.
Very good. We'll get all that information filed and a copy to the state.
Okay, thank you.
Is she excused now?
Yes,
Okay, thank you, Judge.
thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Terrible for each other. They need to get away from each other.
Judge, this is Hike. May I approach? You called me about 30 seconds ago.
So
Yes, sir. Is that on 655-666 regarding Mr. Raymond Scout?
Raymond Stout, yes, I've spoken to him. He doesn't want any deals. So I guess we want a trial setting, please.
Alita? Shall we schedule him for May the 2nd for trial?
That sounds wonderful, Your Honor.
Hold on 1 second. Let me confirm with Alita.
You
Alita?
look old enough to be a senior judge.
Your Honor, if he would like to confer with the state, if they're ready to go, we can come back on Wednesday, or if he needs additional time, May 2nd is the day.
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and ask you to go into a breakout room, and you can confer with one of the ADAs. I think they're conferring with one other attorney, maybe a few minutes before they get to you.
That'd be great, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, this case is case number 619854. It's on the first page. Jacob Matthew Perales with Mr. Michael King. And this case was set for trial, but I have a dismissal already on the docket.
Okay, so is anybody here on that matter so we can go ahead and excuse them?
Yes, Your Honor, we're here.
Okay, so did you hear that the case had been dismissed?
I did. You didn't hear me scream?
You must have been muted.
Yeah, I must have been. Must have been. That's great news. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Okay, Your Honor, on this case, 616546, State of Texas versus Tyson Lynn Michael with Mr. Cole Nettles as the attorney. This case as well was on the jury trial docket, and it has the dismissal.
Okay, is anybody here on that matter? No, I guess they got the message.
Yeah, okay, very good. Mr. George Manning, did you have an announcement for the court on your case?
Yes, I did. Thank you so much. So those were cases, it was on page 2 of the docket towards the bottom for Jose Medina. I talked to the state, and it was, she was not opposed to a reset in order to get a package deal on these cases and run that by the client, because he also has a case in county court number 7 in addition to the 2 in here. So Ms. Sanchez and I had talked about mutually agreeing to a reset.
Now you need a reset on the trial date, or you need a reset for the trial date and a status?
Both, Your Honor.
Do you want to schedule that one, Alita, for the May the 2nd date?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and then you need a date before that to see whether or not it's going to be a plea, or you have any pretrial motions you need heard?
I think if we could just reset them all to May the 2nd, that'd be good to go, Judge. I think that'd be sufficient. Thank you so much. Well, if there's nothing else, may I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, have a wonderful day.
Thanks, you as well.
Thank you.
Okay, this case is case number 637563, State of Texas versus David Jarrell Johnson. Mr. Cole Nettles is the attorney, and case is set for trial.
Hi, how are you doing this morning, Judge?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good. Mr. Johnson is on Zoom. I'm here as well. I just would like to confer with the state on this case. I do think from an email they sent over the weekend that we're likely to be able to resolve this today.
Okay, well, why don't we go ahead and place you in a breakout room? Ask your client, Mr. Johnson, to hold on, stay on Zoom. And it might take a few minutes for the ADAs to get to you. I think there might be 1 or 2 ahead of you.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
be patient. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, this will be case number 651271, State of Texas versus Brian Perez. David Kristen is the attorney.
All right. Sorry, guys, I'm here. David Christian here. Mr. Pettis looks like he's on. I took over for somebody on this case, but I've had plenty of time and we've been working it appropriately. I don't know if we are set for trial or set for motions, but I would like to confer with Ms. Sanchez if possible. Me and her usually can work things out pretty good. If that's an option.
So Elena, is this scheduled for a pretrial hearing or is it scheduled for trial?
It was a jury trial, Your Honor.
Okay, so why don't we put you in a breakout room? There may be one or two people ahead of you, so please be patient, but she will get to you and then we'll bring you back in.
Yeah, no problem. And Judge, I'm sorry, I was a little bit late to the game here. So on these cases that are set for trial, are you bringing us in this week or does it get moved or? Let's say we can't work it out.
What the announcement is, it may be this week and it may get pushed. So
okay,
go ahead and confer and see if there's an agreement. If not, then Aleda will let you know whether you're coming in this week on Wednesday or if it'll be rescheduled.
I understand. Thank you very much.
And have your client, Mr. Pettis, just hold on. Tell him not to get off Zoom.
Stand by. Okay, he's got it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So you'll be placed in a breakout room.
Okay, next one is case number 664396, the State of Texas versus Waleed Alamawad, and it's a jury trial setting with Mr. Rudy Vasquez.
Good morning, Judge Ender.
Good morning.
My client is jumping on. I believe
I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning.
I think we have an agreement, Judge, on that one. So I'm just waiting to, I guess you can put me in a breakout room and I'll confer. I think it was with Jeffrey King.
All right. So you say you do have an agreement?
Yes, Judge. I believe they're going to dismiss.
All right. Aleda, can we go ahead and put him in a breakout room?
Yes, Your Honor.
And have your client hold on. Stay on. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
Okay, the next case is case number 679419, Carola Amador, and Mr. Brett Green is the attorney, and this is not on the trial docket.
Okay.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
We're both on the Zoom docket, and I would like to confer with the state, if that's a possibility, Judge.
Yes, you have maybe 3 attorneys ahead of you.
Okay.
So please be patient and have your client stay on Zoom muted, and we'll call him back in whenever you get back in.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay, the next case is, this is on page 2, case number 650335, State of Texas versus Felicia Marie Allen. Mr. Charles Gold is the attorney.
I'm present, Judge. We're ready. I think my client, I apologize being late. I was in another Zoom. We're ready. I think she's on. I was texting earlier and she has food poisoning. So I don't know if she's got her video on or not.
Oh, no. All right. So is this scheduled for a jury trial or is it scheduled for pretrial?
For jury, Your Honor.
Okay, so you're ready to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you want to confer with the ADAs or you just want to know when you're supposed to come back in for trial?
So I could do both, Judge. Either one, I could confer.
All right. We can put you in a breakout room. And I believe that we're looking at this Wednesday at 1:30, Aleda, if there is not an agreement, correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So have your client stand by and you'll be placed out in a breakout room. Be aware that the ADAs are, have 2 or 3 people ahead of you.
Sounds great. Thank you, Judge. I will.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Cole Nettles, did you have an announcement for the judge?
Yes, Your Honor. I conferred with the state on David Johnson, cause number 637563. The state has extended an offer that we have accepted. Mr. Johnson just also has a case in Comal County that I believe is set in either June or July. But we are intending to take a plea on both of these cases and would like to try to run them concurrently. So I'm just asking if we can set him for a plea maybe in late April or May to go forward with this and resolve it.
Okay. Do we have a date for him, Aleda?
Would April 25 be okay, Mr. Nettles?
Yes, that'll be fine, Aleda.
At what time?
It'll be at 1:30.
Thank you. Is your client on so that he heard that date?
Yes, Your Honor. Let me see here. He was on a moment ago when I went into the breakout room. I'm not sure if he came disconnected. Either way, I can call him right now and make sure that he's aware of that court setting.
Okay, that's fine. And I got a chat from a Jose Medina, Mr. Medina. Your case was rescheduled for May the 2nd. Are you on? I know you were being very careful about not getting off Zoom, but so just stay in contact with your attorney, and you were excused from this hearing.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Anton Hashek, are you available for the court for an announcement? He must be in another court. Mr. Christian, are you back from conferring?
No, I haven't gone yet. Did you already send me?
Well, I thought I did, but
Will you try sending me again?
of course. Here you go.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Hashek, are you available for the judge? Mr. Brett Green, are you ready to make an announcement?
Yes, I am. So Judge, on these particular cases here, it looks like we might have one that's being dismissed, and the state is going to look into the file on the other 2 charges. That in addition to, there is a felony that is pending out of the 187th that is related to this case. So we both agreed to go ahead and reset this matter at the minimum of 30 days. And I say 30 just in case those other 2 cases out of your court are dismissed as well. I'm not sure of that, but we do know the felony is still pending.
Okay, and this is on 679-419.
That's correct. And you have 420. And I believe the 421 is the one that looks like has been dismissed at this stage.
Okay. And so how much time did you say you needed?
I think 30 days would be fine. At least that way we would figure out in reference to what direction the felony is going, and to see if these other 2 misdemeanors in your court are gonna stand.
Aleda, when do you want to schedule this for? The May 2nd date?
The April 25th, Your Honor, if it's okay.
25th at 1:30?
No, this will be at 10.
10 o'clock. Okay. Thank you. Do you have anything else, Mr. Green?
Judge, I do not. Thank you so much. May we be excused.
Yes, thank you. Both
All
of
right.
you.
Hey, have a great day.
Thank you.
Mr. Jerry Kagan, are you ready to make an announcement to the court?
Yeah, yes, I'm back. I don't see my client on Zoom though, so I have the secretary trying to call him. We have a pretty decent offer.
I'm actually here.
Oh, okay, very good. So then I need to get into a breakout room with Geronimo and explain the offer to him.
With where it says Matthew Pedraza?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you Matthew Pedraza?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Pedraza, did you get?
Are you available for the announcement?
Who were you speaking to?
Anton Hatchak, the attorney. I think he's back from the conferring.
He's muted.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you are. I'm sorry, Elaine, I spoke over you, so I don't think he heard you.
Oh, that's okay.
Mr.
I expect, Your Honor.
Okay, we're waiting. Do you have an announcement?
I guess I never talked to him on Raymond Stout. You wanted me to go to a room and talk to the prosecutor.
Okay.
And I don't think it happened.
Okay, we had you in room 3. We'll put you now to room 11. You'll be next. There you go. Okay, Mr. Charles Gold, are you ready for an announcement to the court?
Yes, ma'am. So I spoke with the prosecutor and I think we're just gonna come in on Wednesday at 1:30. If anything changes, I have her email and I can email her.
Okay, so you're coming in for a jury selection on Wednesday.
Correct.
Is your client on?
She's in the waiting room, I think.
No.
No, I do not see her.
She sent me this. It says, waiting for the host to start this meeting. And that was at 10:32.
I wonder if she's got the right link.
She's on March the 7th, but that's about par for the course. So no, she's on a different one. Let me think that much easier. I'm talking with her. Oh
Okay.
boy.
All right. So you're scheduled for Wednesday at 1:30 for jury selection. Make
Okay,
sure
do you want
that she stays in contact with you.
Yeah, I'm in good contact with her. Do you want her to show up so you can see her face, Judge, or are you good? What do you want to do?
No, then we're good. That's
Okay,
fine.
no, I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna let her know. All right. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all at 1:30 Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Okay, there is a Raymond Torres. I don't have you on the docket.
Mr. Raymond Torres, can we see you?
Hello, yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Mr. Torres, are you an attorney or are you a client?
I'm represented by Brian Orhel.
Okay, let's see. Brian Oriole, let me see what happened.
Oro. I'm an attorney.
Okay. What, do you know your case number?
You're muted. Mr. Torres, you're muted.
I apologize, Your Honor.
That's okay.
We were originally set for tomorrow. Unfortunately, at the office that I'm at, we are understaffed, and I was set for the docket all day. So we asked if it would be possible for our court date for today instead of tomorrow, the 22nd. And so it was moved to this morning, I believe.
So, Mr. Torres, what is your cost number? Do you know?
If I can have a few minutes, Your Honor.
Okay. And who did you say was your attorney, Mr. Rangel? What's his first name?
Oh, I'm sorry, Brian Oriole. I think it's Brian Oriole, Chauncey Brown's office.
Okay. All right. So raise your hand figuratively with one of those little things when you are ready to make an announcement and give us your cost number.
Absolutely, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Brian Bettis.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is your attorney?
David Christian.
Oh, okay, very good.
He's in a breakout room, I believe.
Yes.
conferring with the
Okay,
state.
thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Judge Ender,
Yes.
are we filling in for the other judge today, or did we get?
Who's speaking?
This is Brian Pettis. Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Okay. And Mr. Bettis, my name is Elma Salinas Ender. I am a senior judge. I sat for 30 years in Laredo and have been retired since 2012. So I've been a senior judge since then. So I am just kind of filling in, kind of like a substitute judge today and tomorrow. So
Yes, ma'am. Well, thanks for being with us.
You're welcome. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Thank you.
Your Honor, on Raymond Torres, it is Brian Oriole, the attorney. It was
How do you spell
yesterday.
that?
Yeah, they were going to bring Oriole. It looks like Oriole. Ohriel.
Okay. So they are, you were saying?
Yeah, they were set for tomorrow, and they wanted to be brought in today. So I don't know why. Maybe the attorney, Mr. Oriole, is still busy in another court and will be joining us soon.
Okay. And
I misspelled his name. It's here, let me tell you. I just had it.
It's not like the cookie.
No, it's Oriel.
Okay. Oreo. Might be a silent H. Okay, so I see that Mr. Kagan is on. Does he have an announcement?
Yes, Judge. I think I need to go back and talk to the prosecutor again. I think this case either gets dismissed today or gets dismissed on Wednesday, and I'd rather do it today.
Okay, well, why don't we go ahead and send you back into the breakout room? You may have like 4 people ahead of you, so
I
please.
understand. I understand. Thank you.
Okay. guess all the other attorneys are in the breakout rooms. Is that correct?
We have 1, 2, 3 in the breakout room.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, Mr. Torres. I see you raised your hand. You are muted.
I apologize, Your Honor. Very, very bad habit.
Do you have that cause number?
I do, Your Honor. It's calls number 660-134.
Okay, and I don't believe your attorney, Mr. Brian Orhill, has made his appearance yet.
I am. I just called their office and I did just ask for the calls number and remind them. So I think maybe he'll be here in a few minutes. So.
Okay. All right, so just hold tight then until they appear. Do you know what you were scheduled for?
It's a pretrial.
A pretrial. Okay.
Mr. Nuncio, did you have an announcement for the judge? You're here on what case?
I'm here on Jasmine Clay. And so we were supposed to have a compliance hearing if she didn't comply with the order to install ignition interlock by the 19th, which was Saturday. We do have proof of ignition interlock. I believe Ms. Morgan approached the clerk this morning and provided a copy of it, but the clerk told us to still log on. So I'm just waiting for Ms. Clay to log on.
What was the case number?
Give me just a moment.
Is that the one that was scheduled for 11 o'clock?
Yes. But in the MOCA system, I think that the clerk was saying it said 1:30, but then on his calendar it was saying 11. So there was a little bit of confusion there.
Okay.
I'm not sure which case it's on. So she has 2 cases out of the 9.
Okay, let's see.
One is 660-384. But I believe it was on this 677-538 case.
That's the one I have that was scheduled for 11 o'clock today.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so we're waiting for your client.
Yes, we're just waiting for Ms. Clay to log on. We were under the impression that we weren't required to appear if we provided proof of the ignition interlock. So I just jumped on really quickly. Ms. Clay should be on as well.
And who did you provide that to?
Ms. Morgan approached the clerk this morning, but he alerted us that nobody was in the office. Everybody was working from home today. So he advised us to log on to the Zoom.
Is the pretrial officer going to come in and make that announcement to the court?
I'm not sure of that. Do we need the pretrial officer to come in?
Well, did she file that with the clerk?
She did not. Do we need to file it?
Well, somebody needs to look at it and review it and report to the court. So if she had the document, it should have been either, e-filed or filed there.
Okay. Well, this is the first time we're looking at it since she did have it. She was told to comply by Saturday, and she did comply by Saturday. So this is the first time we're getting to discuss it first thing this morning. I can go ahead and file that.
Ms. do you have it with you?
Yeah, the officer needs to come in, the pretrial officer, they're the ones that submitted that. So
the
violation.
The officer has not been given notice of that.
No, the officer should have already, have they? Do they know?
No, they did not. Where did what clerk did she show up to?
She went into County Court 9 and was trying to approach to show that we have proof that she installed the ignition interlock by the 19th. And the clerk told us that we would need to approach. She approached in County Court 9.
Is there a pretrial officer? I see that Mr. Corey Richardson is signed on, but I don't.
Because when we received notice of this setting, we were told that if she was to comply by the 19th, that we wouldn't be required to have this setting. But there was really no way for us to file it and for it to get to the court on a Saturday. So whatever you'd like me to do, Judge, I'm happy to do that.
Well, we need to see proof. And so she has not yet provided proof to anybody that can certify that to the court. I'm not doubting that she did that, but is Mr. Richardson not in?
This would be from the pretrial services, if I'm not mistaken. So that pretrial services person needs to come in and make that announcement so they can have proof. Let's see. And that would be today forward. Dania Gutierrez. And I'm going to do a re-invite to her.
Oh, Mr. Richardson, how are you?
Hi, Judge. How are you?
Good, good. So, logistically, how do we get Ms. Denuncio's client to provide proof that she has complied with Judge Saldaña's order to have the device installed? Is that correct?
Yes, and I actually have a copy of the Interlock work order for the reinstall with me, and that's what Ms. Morgan went in with this morning, but nobody was in County Court 9 besides the clerk. I know that everybody's kind of working from home, so that's what we tried to provide. I'm happy to get the officer here or whatever you guys would like me to do, but it's just proof that she installed ignition interlock in her vehicle by the 19th.
Okay, is there any way you can email it to me and I'll send it to her officer?
Yes, I can do that. What is your email?
It's Corey, CORY .Richardson @bexar.org.
Okay, perfect. Jasmine Clay, and then I will put her case number as well. You have that.
So that should be sufficient. If there is a problem, then obviously they'll advise Ms. Castillo and the judge will issue another order.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, I've just forwarded that to you. Let me know once you've received it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I just got it.
Are you still working on this one, or are you on to the next case?
Okay. So Ms. Denuncio, you sent that to him?
Yes, I forwarded that to him. You got it, Mr. Richardson?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that sufficient?
That'll be sufficient unless we are advised by pretrial services that it is not.
Okay, all right, perfect. Am I excused on Your Honor?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, and sorry for the confusion. I apologize.
That's okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. David Christian is back for an announcement.
Is that on Brian Pettis?
It is.
Mr. Christian? It might be frozen. Yeah, you are definitely frozen, Mr. Christian.
Pettis.
Can you hear us, Mr. Christian? We lost visual on him as well.
Okay, let's see if I'm coming back. Can
You are.
hear me now?
Yes,
Okay.
all we saw earlier was a frozen finger.
It was on, yeah, it was on the wrong Wi-Fi setting because I was coming in from the car and it was on the wrong Wi-Fi. So I apologize about that. So Judge, on this one, I just got off out of the breakout room with the prosecutor. We have an agreed reset proposal for you. There is some information that she would like for me to give her, and I think it's a good idea because I think it could avoid a trial if she agrees with our stuff. Brian is he's on the line there. He has interlock. There's no issues with him. He's got no violations or anything, so he's good. So if we could get another setting, I don't think it needs to be on a trial docket, but if you want to kind of hold everybody's feet to the fire, just give us another trial setting. But I've worked real well with Ms. Sanchez, and so I really think that it's not going to be needed on Wednesday. We just need some time together so I can show her my hand. Anyway, that's a long story to ask for an agreed reset, Judge.
I guess I'm a little bit confused. How much time are you asking for? Because you mentioned it's Wednesday, but you also mentioned a reset to get information.
No. I'm trying to avoid having her make a decision by this Wednesday. I don't think that's fair to her based on what I'm going to be giving her.
Let's give you the trial date of May the 2nd.
Okay, sounds good.
And
Thank you. Sorry.
Hold on one second. Aleda, what time would that be at?
That'd be at 10 a.m., Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Perez, stay in contact with your attorney.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, May 2nd. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Alida, I'll see you later. Bye.
Go, Your Honor. This is Brian Pettis.
Yes, you're excused.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, well, looks like just Anton Hajek and Jerry Kagan are still in line to confer with the state. I'm not too sure if they've conferred or not.
Okay.
I think I've conferred with both of them already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably in another Zoom.
Anton Hajek, I think, was reset to May 2nd.
I'm sorry, hold on 1 second. Which one is that?
No problem. I don't remember the defendant's name.
Is that Raymond Stout?
Yes. He was reset to May 2nd. And I think that I was going to talk to Jeff. I think Jeff worked up this case. So I was going to talk to Jeff about what we discussed in the breakout room. And then we would get back to Mr. Hajek.
Okay, so May 2nd for jury selection.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's on 655-666. And Mr. Raymond Stout, you're still on, but your attorney is not. Did you understand, Mr. Stout? Can you?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat everything?
Yes. Apparently, I'm sure your attorney bounced off to another court, but your case is rescheduled for May the 2nd to allow the state and your attorney to discuss matters. And but you've got a formal setting of May the 2nd. So stay in contact with your attorney and you can sign off.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Do we have any other announcements?
Well, I guess we're just waiting on Jerry Kagan. Did the state? Did you confer with-
I talked to him too. Honestly, I don't remember what we talked about. I have conferred so much this morning. Give me a second and I'll go back and talk to him.
Okay.
Lady, can you see which breakout room he's in for me?
I'll put you into room 12.
Thank you so much.
Did we ever get an announcement for on 664396 from Rudy Vasquez?
No, and I did send you a chat because I don't know what happened. Let me do a re-invite, see what happens.
Okay, and what about Mr. Oh, he's not back. He's never appeared. Brian or Oriel.
I have an announcement on Jerry Kagan's case whenever the court has a moment.
Okay. Is that Matthew Pedrosa?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. The state has agreed to dismiss this case and will submit a dismissal to you.
Okay. Did you just confer with Rudy Vasquez on Wally Allen?
You're a long way from.
I did talk to Mr. Vasquez. I talked to Mr. Vasquez on this. Was this just a regular docket setting? Or was this a trial case as well?
I don't know. I
This was
haven't.
a
I
trial
haven't.
setting.
Okay.
Trial setting,
One
yes.
second. 1 sec. Let me look.
Mr. Jerry Kagan is back.
Yes, Judge. If somebody could just let Matthew know that the case is going to be dismissed and he can log off.
I don't see him on.
Okay. He might still be in the waiting room. I'll just have the secretary call. Thanks very much.
Okay.
Bye.
Did Mr. Christian come back on Brian Bettis?
Yes, Judge, that was the case that he announced that he needed till May 2nd to provide the state with additional information on his defense.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I had him down twice. Okay. So on Rudy Vasquez.
I sent him a re-invite, Your Honor, telling him that we're waiting on his announcement.
Aleda, what's the defendant's name on that?
It is Walid Walid.
Oh, okay. Yes, that case will be dismissed as well. I apologize.
Did I already sign that one? I know Mr. King sent me one.
Yes, Judge. I believe that you've already signed that one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, Aleda.
It's okay. Okay, looks like we only have one client that is in the courtroom. His attorney is Mr. James Anders, Maria Yolanda Rios. And it is a jury trial. I understand that Mr. Anders is in another court, probably announcing for another trial. Okay, so I The only thing I can do is re-invite him for the at 1:30